Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fitchburg on this Friday, April 1st, 2022. Jeremy Crosby here, and I'm feeling a little cut out today. A little lightheaded, a little, I don't know, just not myself. And I don't know, something to do with this April day and spooky. This would really work if it was Halloween, but this was the best April Fool's joke that we could come up with. We were talking about this, that it could be like slimming down a little bit, like I could just undo it just a little bit. Yeah. This actually looks pretty good. Like I'm wearing the set, which is really good. Yeah, like it kind of looks like I'm like gonna duck over the set, doesn't it? All right, yep, there he goes. Oh, I'm like, all right, enough fooling around. That's the best April Fool stuff we could come up with. And that's thank you to Andrew Bamlett for not helping on this at all. We got a great show coming up for you today on this April 1st. I'm just kidding. We were just talking. I told him, I was like, hey, I got a green sheet over here, because this is the real background. So, the magic of television. That's all I'm saying. We have a great show coming up. We'll get you the latest headlines. We're going to check out with the police department and the Fitchburg Public Library as we work through this Friday. Let's get into some headlines. And these are all real headlines. No more jokes, okay? We're done with the jokes until the end of the show. We'll start with in-person absentee voting hours. Today was the last day to vote in person for absentee. But that doesn't mean that you still can't drop off your ballot. You just can't use the drop box. So if you want to drop off your ballot, please do so by handing that directly to the city clerks or at your polling location when you're going to vote coming up. As far as voting goes, the districts have changed. The polling locations have not. Districts have changed. Polling locations have not. You should have got a postcard in the mail explaining that you may be voting at a different location. You can always go to myvotewi.gov, type in your address, and you can figure out where your polling location is from that. As far as where the voting locations are, like I said, they haven't changed. So District 1, you're voting at Little John's Restaurant, 5302 Verona Road. District 2, you're over at the Wyndham Garden Hotel, 2969 Cahill, Maine in Fitchburg. District 3, you're right next to us here at the City Hall at the Community Center. Fitchburg Community Center is located at 5510 Lacey Road. In District number 4, you're still at Fire Station number 1, 5791 Lacey Road. Again, some of these districts have changed. That was due to the map changes in redistricting that happened last year. If you got any questions, contact our clerks department. They'll be happy to help you with any of the questions for this upcoming election. That election, by the way, is next Tuesday here, April 5th, I believe. So get that on the calendar. All right, first-time home buyers. If you're interested in buying a house, I've got some friendly seminars that will help you get yourself into a brand new home. Okay, well, it's not as cool as that, but it's going to help you, right? Purchasing a home is one of the biggest and most exciting decisions you'll ever make. It's true. Find out how WIDA can guide you toward your future home in 6 simple steps by attending one of our free first-time home buyer seminars. If you never thought you could become a homeowner, you absolutely can buy a home. And the information is on your screen of those upcoming dates for the seminars. Check out the WIDA website for more information. And guess what? We're going to share the link where you can find this actual story so you can get yourself signed up for these great seminars. All right, COVID-19 booster dose has been approved. A second booster dose approved here. And it says COVID-19 vaccines are working well to prevent severe illness, hospitalization, and death, but the latest data shows the booster doses significantly increase protection against the Omicron variant. 62.8% of people in Dane County are up to date on their vaccinations. Get your COVID-19 questions answered at publichealthmdc.com/coronavirus. And yes, they just approved that second booster dose. Best way to stay protected, including the Omicron variant, is to get vaccinated and boosted. Information is on the screen of who is eligible for those vaccines. All right, finally, any month is a good month to prepare for flooding. I know we've had a lot of weird weather lately, but that still doesn't take away from the fact that getting and being prepped for flooding is a must. Remember what they say about March, right? Weather It's in like a lion, out like a lamb. I've never heard that, but so be it. Andrew, have you heard that before? Oh my gosh. But by any month is a good month to prepare for floods. Flood proof of your house or apartment by buying flood insurance. Install sewage backup flowage prevention valves and elevate HVAC equipment. Planting more trees and native plants is a good way to create a garden. All these things, moving the downspouts away from your house. I live in a kind of a flooded area with high water temple. And I have done some of these things, especially landscaping outside, and I have a sub pump. That thing has not been doing anything since I made those changes. So simple changes like that go a long ways, and you should definitely check that out. And good way to get outside too and get some exercise at the same time of preventing flooding around your home. All right, that does it for our headlines. Coming up next, we open up the digest. We'll be talking with the Fitchburg Police Department, and later in the show, we'll check in with the Fitchburg Public Library. You're watching Friday's edition of GF.